What if I told you there's a habit silently sapping your energy, undermining your confidence, and keeping you stuck? You feel tired, uninspired, and caught in a loop you can't break. But what if the key to unshakable self-control and genuine masculinity has been right in front of you all along? Stick with me, because after this, you'll never view this habit the same way again. Masturbation, a topic rarely discussed but universally encountered. While some deem it normal, harmless, and even healthy, have you ever considered questioning it? What if this seemingly innocuous habit is doing more harm than you realize? The ancient Stoics, the great minds of history, understood something modern society often overlooks: the strength in discipline, the cost of pursuing pleasure, and the path to true self-mastery. Today, I'll unveil their wisdom to help you break free, reclaim your power, and transform your life. The problem: why this habit is holding you back. Let's be honest, you've felt it. The guilt, the lack of motivation after giving in, the emptiness, as if something inside you is slipping away. Why? Science reveals that each time you indulge in this habit, your brain releases a large dose of dopamine, the pleasure chemical. Sounds good, right? Wrong. The more you indulge, the more your brain craves quick and easy pleasure, much like any addiction. The side effects appear: you feel drained, weak, and unmotivated. Your drive to accomplish true goals wanes because your brain feels rewarded without actual achievement. The Stoics recognized this long before science did. They cautioned against overindulgence and the danger of being ruled by base desires. But what exactly did they say, and how can you harness their wisdom to break free? The Stoic wisdom, the trap of pleasure. Seneca, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, stated, "No man is free who is a slave to his body." That's precisely what occurs when pleasure commands you. Each time you submit to this habit, you reinforce a mindset of weakness. You tell yourself you need it when, in truth, it's controlling you. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, advocated mastering desires, not being governed by them. He knew that a man unable to control himself could never be truly free. The more you pursue pleasure, the more you become its captive, moving further from genuine fulfillment. Here's the striking truth: every great figure in history, warriors, emperors, visionaries, shared a common trait: they controlled their desires. They didn't let impulses dictate their actions, and as a result, they achieved greatness while others remained enslaved by their urges. The solution: how to break free and reclaim your power. So how do you escape this trap? How do you regain control and free yourself from a habit that holds you back? The answer lies in 3 Stoic principles: self-discipline, purpose, and transmutation. 1. Self-discipline, the key to freedom. Epictetus said, "No man is truly free who is not master of himself." It begins the moment you decide not to be a slave to desires, which is when you start reclaiming your power. Self-discipline isn't about denial, it's about choosing what truly matters over what comes easily. Each time you resist the urge, you train your mind, building mental resilience. Over time, impulses lose their grip on you. 2. Find your purpose. Replace the habit with something greater. The Stoics believed a life without purpose is wasted, and that's why many men struggle with this habit. They lack a meaningful outlet for their energy. Consider this: if your mind is focused on building a business, mastering a skill, or pursuing greatness, do you really have time for pointless indulgence? The key is to replace the habit with something that provides genuine fulfillment. 3. Transmutation, redirecting your energy. Ancient warriors, artists, and philosophers understood a secret often ignored today: sexual energy is the most potent force in a man's body. When wasted, so is his potential. But when redirected, it becomes an unstoppable drive for productivity. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest minds, remained celibate, understanding that by redirecting his energy, he achieved what others could not. This is precisely the Stoics' teaching: rather than squandering energy on temporary pleasure, use it to fuel ambition, creativity, and discipline. The climax: what happens when you quit? Imagine waking each day with unshakable confidence, guilt-free, and filled with unstoppable energy. Imagine feeling more motivated, focused, and in control of your life than ever before. That's what happens when you break free. Your testosterone levels rise, mental clarity sharpens, and your drive to achieve soars. Most importantly, you regain power over your mind. This is true freedom as the Stoics defined it. It's not merely quitting a habit, it's about becoming the person you're meant to be. Conclusion: the final challenge. Now the question remains, will you remain caught in the cycle or take control? Will you let an empty habit continue to steal your potential, or will you rise above it? The choice is yours. But remember, no great man in history was ruled by his desires. Those who changed the world first mastered themselves. If you're ready to break free, reclaim your power, and start living like a true Stoic, subscribe for more content like this. Your journey to self-mastery begins now.